When I started making videos on this channel about, I don't know, 9, 10, 11 years ago, a long time ago, I started making tech content because I was fascinated by new gadgets that were coming out. New phones, new cameras. I was absolutely thrilled with anything that was technological and new. And today's video brings back a bit of that initial essence I had, because what we're gonna see today seems like a genuine advancement. We're gonna see software that using artificial intelligence will allow us to speak any language, and I'll show you how it actually saved my life. In fact, how it completely changed my experience in China, because what was supposed to be a simple dinner at a restaurant where I was just going to order some delicious chicken and rice and go back to my hotel turned into a night where I tried many dishes and ended up becoming good friends with both the restaurant owner and another Chinese friend who made that night amazing. This all happened because these two friends were obviously Chinese and didn't speak English or Spanish at all, and I obviously couldn't speak any word of Chinese at all. And thanks to this software called WOOASK, we were able to talk for a long time. This whole story started like this.
Hello, hello.
I want this, only the meat. Oh. I want this dish, but only the meat.
没有哎。
可以 OK
Okay?
打包
Take out。
Oh, here.
他是
yeah.
休息一下，在这里吃个饭。
To eat here.
这儿坐 Please
To eat here.
在这里吃饭。
OK
Okay. Right.
Hello
No, it's okay. Thank you. As you can see, thanks to this software, I managed to have dinner because they didn't speak any word in English. And something as simple as wanting one of their dishes without rice was not being understood. And then when I wanted to tell them that I wanted to eat there, we weren't understanding each other either. And thanks to this application, I managed to translate it into Chinese. After this, they brought me the dish, I started eating, and the restaurant owner who had served me saw that we managed to communicate. And since I was a Westerner, which they weren't very used to seeing in that particular province, it was quite rare for them to see someone like me. They were very curious about me, and because we managed to communicate in Chinese, he invited me to sit at his table and brought me loads and loads of plates and a lot of food to try. From that point on, we started talking both with him and his friends, and we spent hours and hours talking. Here are some other clips from the conversation that I had with them.
我的意思是我没跟你发言吗？还是你抽完了
It means, I didn't speak. Have you finished smoking?
Oh, no, it's okay. Okay, thank you.
会说中国话吗？不会说呀
Speak Chinese.
I don't speak any Chinese. I only speak Spanish and English.
啥子嘛？
来中国多久了？
啤酒的冰箱自己拿
谢谢。
啥子
How long have you been in China?
And this is my last day here in Ascension. I'm going to Hong Kong tomorrow. I'm Carlos.
我们来名字文学。
Okay, nice to meet you. Carlos.
那个老李
As I mentioned before, the application is called WOOASK and it is available on Google Play and the App Store. It's essentially an app that will allow us to translate any type of language. As you can see, the interface is really simple and has different modes of use. We have the online version that translates in real time if we have internet access, but if we don't have internet, we can access the offline voice mode. As you can see, it will ask us to download the languages that we would like to use more often in this application. There are many available like Chinese, English, French, and many more. We just have to download the language we are interested in to use it without the internet. Keep in mind that for the offline version, you'll need to buy enough credits to download the languages that you would like to use. Here you can see the last part of the conversation that we had over there, or maybe it was another one that I had. Let's go back and keep looking at the different options. We also have another interesting option that is called record transcription, which allows us to use different modes like the online simultaneous interpreter. As you can see, this window opens and it translates everything we are saying simultaneously. All you have to do is click here at the bottom and the recording will begin. You will see that everything that I say right now will be shown at the top in the language that I'm speaking in and simultaneously translated into Chinese at the bottom. You can see it right here, and at the bottom the recording will continue as everything I am saying right now will be transcribed and we'll be able to save it both in audio form and in text. We press here and it will appear the option to save it. We can put a name for the text like a video test and it will save the transcription in our device. If we just want to make an audio recording, we can select the option recording only and we can create and save the recordings that we want to listen to later on. Another interesting feature, especially useful if you want to practice languages, is the one called chat translation. It's like a social network where you can see different profiles with their language and country on the right, with people from Brazil, Honduras, France, Belgium, Spain. You can choose who you want to chat with. For example, there's a person named Eduardo Noguchi. You can follow and chat with these people, follow them and interact with them, and all this in the language that they speak. For example, we can try speaking with Eduardo, whom I believe is from Brazil. We click on chat with translation and now we can start interacting with this person. I don't know if he will answer, but let's try saying, "Hi Eduardo, good afternoon." And it will send our 2-second audio message right here on the top. We don't know if Eduardo will reply, but it's a very, very interesting feature. Lastly, we have the option of photo translation, where you can upload a photo in practically any language. I found an English text, I'll put it over here. And straight away it translated the text written in English directly into Chinese. I wanted to show you another fantastic feature of this app, especially if you're traveling. It is called translation earphones. This allows you to use your Bluetooth earphones, the ones you use most often, like mine right over here, as instant translators. You can give one earphone to each person and it will translate in real time what the other person is saying, okay? These are the different modes it comes with. First, we connect your earphones. In my case, I'm using AirPods, but it works with any Bluetooth earphones we may use in our daily lives, okay? Once we connect them, it connected to the smartwatch. Let's move it to the earphones. Once the earphones are connected, we access the touch mode, which I find particularly interesting. As you can see in this animation, in this mode, each person wears an earphone, and by touching it, you can start translating. One person speaks, and the other hears the translation into his ear. As you can see, the left earphone is in Spanish, and the right one is in Chinese, okay? For this to work, we are supposed to wear the earphones. So we click here for it to record. And for example, I say, "Welcome to this new video." And although you can't hear it, the earphone translates it into Chinese. Then the Chinese speaker says something. Ni hao. Yeah, that's all the Chinese that I know for this demonstration. And I hear the Spanish translation in my other ear. In other words, hello. There's also the speaker mode, where one person uses the earphones and the other one uses a speaker on the phone. The person with the earphone hears the translation of what the other person is saying, each in their own respective languages. And we also have the offline mode. It works similarly, but it requires downloading language packs to use without the internet. Obviously, without internet or without any pack downloaded, it won't be able to translate anything. We just click on download and we choose the languages we're interested in using with this application. That's it for today's video, guys. I'll leave the app link in the description below. It was amazing for making friends in China. It was really cool. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, these types of applications are the ones that truly impress me, that really make me grow and make real advances. Being able to communicate with anyone in the world, regardless of their language, is just incredible to me. So that's it. Leave your thoughts down in the comments. I want to know what you think about this video. See you next time. Bye-bye.